This is the moment that I've been waiting for. This is a processor. I'm going to put it in my 2010 Mac Pro. I think I know what I'm doing. What's up everybody, it's PJ the Great. I hope you're having a super beautiful day. And if you're new here, I do videos just like this, as well as docu-vlogs and ADHD tips. So if that sounds like your jam, consider subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, what's up fam? Welcome back. Alright, so today I'm going to be working on my 2010 Mac Pro Tower again, the cheese grater. I'm going to update the processor, the CPU. I got in my hands right here, this is a Intel Xeon 5690 processor. This is clocked at 3.46 gigahertz. Now the machine that I have now, it has the 3680 in it, which is only 3.33 gigahertz. So I'm going to install this bad boy in here very carefully because I have never done this before, but I got confidence in myself. I know I can do this. I want to try and improve the exporting time and operating time in Final Cut Pro 10, and I think this baby is going to do the trick. Full disclaimer, I am not a pro, I am not an expert. Watch this video for your own entertainment. You can follow along if you will, but I'm not going to be responsible if you follow this video and you install it and you screw something up. That's pretty much on you, just like it's on me doing it for the first time. So with that being said, that little disclaimer, I'm going to open up my machine. I'm going to get this bad boy installed. But you know what, before I do that, let me show you all the tools I'm going to be working with in order to get this done. I ordered this right here. This is a little 3mm hex drive. It's kind of, I don't know, this one is weird because it kind of like has a rounded tip. I wasn't quite sure that this was like the right one. So then I picked this one up. Got rubbing alcohol. Now they have like solutions that you should use. One to like clean off all the excess thermal paste from the old processor and the heatsink. And then you have another liquid that you're gonna use in order to purify everything before you install the new CPU. But I did see another video where someone used alcohol. I'm not saying that you can use alcohol. I'm going to use alcohol. Once again, full disclaimer, I'm not a pro. Follow this at your own risk, but just watch it for your own entertainment. And this right here, they said it came with thermal paste. This is thermal paste or thermal compound. It looks like they give you just enough to get the job done. So precision is key. Hear these popping noises. I'm just letting you know that. Just be ever so gently when I try and pull this off here. And there it goes. You see the old thermal paste there. Okay, so now I'm going to remove this old thermal paste here. I'm just going to use a microfiber cloth so I don't leave any lint residue behind. And good old-fashioned rubbing alcohol. As I mentioned, they have solutions that you use to get this stuff off. You can do this at your own risk. I saw somebody else do it on YouTube, so I'm going to try it. This stuff is gross looking. There's a couple of wires here. Just be aware of those wires when you clean them. To dry in, just give it a little rub. just in case any lint got in there. Now, time to move on to the processor. Now this should be the fairly easy part. I'm just going to pull this lever here. Remove the processor here by pushing down on this lever and pulling it up. I've seen a lot of people, you know, clean the thermal paste off of the old processor before they take it out. I don't see any point in doing that. So, ever so slightly get that lever up like that. Lift the cage. So I just pulled it out like that. Same way it came out. Don't twist it, don't turn it. Reason why I'm doing that is so that I know for a fact that I'm putting the replacement processor in here the proper way. Got the new processor. There it is. Hopefully you can see that. That's the new processor. So I'm just going to take a look at how the old one came out and put the new one in the exact same way. Then you have to apply a little force to get this back into place. Make sure that's nice and snug, and it is. Rubbing alcohol on. Once again, they make cleaning stuff for this. I'm not recommending you do this. I'm just doing it. So use alcohol at your own risk. Now it's time to hope that this is enough thermal paste. Alright, so there's a lot of different methods of putting on the thermal compound. Some people use the P drop right in the center. That's what V2DO did. And Zed Pro Media, who I watch, he used a line method, I believe. I'm just going to do the P method right in the center. And I'd always said too, when I do this, that just to be safe, I'll put like a little here, a little there. There was enough in here. Still got some left. Alright, so I think we're ready to put our heat sink back on. See if this works. Ready to go. You're supposed to get it nice and snug until it won't turn anymore. Of course, don't give it too much pressure. Let's see if this worked. Alright guys and gals, process is all done. Got the new processor in there. I didn't put the cover back on there because I want to make sure that that overheating light doesn't turn on. And I'm going to run a Geekbench. Hopefully this works. So, praying to the computer gods right now. Let's boot her up, see what happens. Give me my bong. Give me my bong. Where's my bong? There's my bong. Woo. Showing you guys a boot up screen, and I'm looking down to see if I see any lights indicating overheating. So far so good. Okay, we're in. So far no red light. I just clicked down there. Let's hit about this Mac. And there we go. 3.46 gigahertz 6-core Intel Xeon. Ha! Alright, so now we need to do a Geekbench and look to see if that overheating light turns on. We're in Geekbench. There's a new processor, 5690, 3.46 gigahertz, 48 gigs of RAM. Let's Geekbench. Hopefully no red lights. So Geekbench is running right now. See, this should really tax the system here. I don't really run Cinebench, but I think Geekbench should put it through its test. It's like halfway through the test now. So far so good. No red light. Okay, this is what we're looking at. On the top there, that's our current scores. Single core 3083, multi-core 13511. And what you're seeing there at the bottom, that is a screenshot from a previous video I did. After upgrading to 48 gigabytes of RAM, the single core was 2903 and the multi-core was 12303. So we did get a boost. Single core, meh, it's not really anything to brag about. Increase there. The multi-core, that one showed like a significant bump. So I'm happy about that. That's cool. Okay guys, there you have it, and gals. Very successful so far. Upgrade to a 3.46 gigahertz CPU in my 2010 Mac Pro. I've been kicking this idea around for like the longest to get this upgrade done, and then I just finally did it because I found the processor at a reasonable price, like $82 from China. I ordered it the day after Christmas and it just now got here. But I'm just glad that the process went well. Was it stressful? Oh yeah, it was definitely stressful. I was afraid of, you know, breaking something, but I'm happy that I have the model that I have where you can just tighten all the screws and not have to worry about anything. I had enough thermal paste, still got some remaining. The alcohol seemed to do a fine job at cleaning everything. Once again, do this at your own risk. I mean, by following my video, because I'm not an expert by any means. All I did was watch YouTube videos and then I took matters into my own hands. I'm not recommending that you do the same procedure that I did, but we'll see if it's worth it. You know, we'll see if it's worth it. I'm shrinking, huh? I hate this chair. We'll see if this upgrade is worth it. You saw the Geekbench scores. All I'm really worried about is if I'm gonna get better performance out of Final Cut Pro. Editing and mainly exporting video, because exporting takes forever on this machine, and I know that is CPU intensive. I know at Mojave it's supposed to work now along with the GPU. Exporting times have gotten a little bit faster, but I'm hoping this bump is gonna really make it fly. Then that way I can ride this 2010 Mac Pro for another couple of years. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And let me know in the comment section, have you done an upgrade like this, or are you thinking about it? Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and hit the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload new videos. And until I see you in the next video, this is PJ the Great saying Audi 5000G. Yeah, I'm pretty computer savvy, but that was stressful.